is Soda City Live.
Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. Are you looking to shed a few pounds and are you having some trouble? Well, researchers at the University of South Carolina, they're looking for adults who are struggling with their weight to participate in a year-long study. Joining me today with more details, Brianna Davis, the Recruitment and Retention Coordinator for the DG3D study. DG3D stands for Diet Guidelines, 3 diets. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, your department, they're currently working on 3 studies right now, but the DG3D is just one of those.
That's
if you could tell us a little bit more about that study and who it involves.
Yeah, the DG3D study is for African American adults between the ages of 18 and 65 who have not been diagnosed with diabetes but are overweight and interested in losing weight. And if they choose to participate, they'll be assigned to one of 3 diets on a random basis: healthy US, Mediterranean, and vegetarian.
Now, what is the hopes for this study? What are you looking to find? I'm sorry.
The hope is that anyone who participates and gets involved in the study will lose weight by following one of those 3 diets. They will learn a healthier lifestyle, and they'll be able to share that information with their family and help them to do a better job of leading a healthier life.
I love that. Now, why is it excluding those that might live with or are living with diabetes?
Well, people who have diabetes already have different nutritional needs, and they're also on medications that affect their weight as well. So what we're trying to do is prevent diabetes in people who are at risk for diabetes but who haven't yet been diagnosed, so that we can help either delay or postpone, and in most cases just help them to live healthier longer.
And let me ask you this. Now, when you say it excludes those that has diabetes, does that include pre-diabetes?
If they are on medication for diabetes, they would not be eligible to participate. So even if they have that diagnosis as pre-diabetes, if they're not on medication, they're still eligible.
Okay, so that's important to note, because I know there's some people that are kind of teeter-tottering and they had that pre-diabetes. So if you have pre-diabetes and you aren't on any medication, so you would be a candidate for this. And what's the age range?
From 18 to 65. And we're hoping to get more men involved in this study. We have a lot of women who are interested in finding out more about how to plan healthy meals for their families, but we really want to see whether the results work equally well for men as well. And African American men traditionally are not represented in research, so we really want their participation.
Absolutely.
And look forward to that.
Absolutely. And is there a certain number or goal that you're wanting to hit for the amount of people?
Well, there are limited spaces available and slots are filling up fast. We will give priority to those who are African American men, but we welcome women as well. We've had goals for about 100 people at this point, so we're reaching that mark very closely, and we want your audience to know the best way to apply is to go to our website, dg3d.org. They can call me at 803-777-1214 if they have any questions, but I can't sign them up over the phone.
Okay.
So they have to go to our website to apply.
All righty. And I do have one more question as far as the candidates. Now, I know some people might think that they're overweight, but what number are you looking for as far as weight is concerned?
Well, we measure weight by what we call BMI, which is the body mass index. That number has to be between 25 and 49, and that measures the height to the weight of the person. And you can go online and get your BMI to see if it's between 25 and 49 based on your height and weight.
Awesome. And if anyone wants to be involved with any other studies that you may have, will they be listed on that DG3D study, or is there another place that they can go?
They can go to our BRELAB website. Okay, that'll list all the studies that are covered under the behavioral research studies, and then you can find out more information about the other 3 studies as well.
Okay, perfect. And are students involved with this study? Are they the ones that are keeping track of everything? How do studies like this not only help the community, but how do they help the students?
Well, we do have many students involved and volunteer as well. We have them in the kitchen when we're doing the cooking classes to help out and to help us to track information about participants. So it's very informative for them to help learn how to be a part of a community health study. And so we are just very happy to have them as part of our research as well.
I love that. We're going to be wrapping things up shortly, and we'll have all the details on the full screen if we can get that information pulled up. When is that deadline?
We want to have everyone who is interested in participating to apply by March 15th.
Okay.
So the deadline is coming up soon. And as I said, depending on what number we reach, we may extend the deadline longer, but we'd like to have everyone who's interested apply by March 15th.
Perfect. Is there anything folks need to do before the study, like cleanse, or they'll just get all that information once?
No, we'll let them know exactly what they need to
Okay.
do. Once they decide to sign up with us, we'll take them through an orientation so they can find out more about the study, and then they can decide to commit after that.
Perfect. Well, Ms. Brianna, thank you so much for joining us and sharing these details about this study. All these details can be found on our website. We'll have that link for the DG3D study on our website, wistv.com/SodaCityLive. Be sure to stick with us. Much more Soda City Live coming up after the break.